I just got my invite for the game. I'm on franchise mode. I'm versus Dallas right now. Like I said, versus Dallas right now. Let's get it. Ooh, like I said, man, I'm getting Dallas right now. Lost week 8, 9, week 10. Unfortunately, I couldn't play somebody online. I had to play the computer. I didn't stream that. I lost that. Unfortunately, yeah, the computer was on all Madden. My O-line can't block for me. So let's get it, man. Versus Dallas right now. I need to get back on track. This dude got a good team, man. So let's get it, man. Let's get it, man. Franchise mode online. It's really dope. Let's go, man. Need this win.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. First and 10, Prescott caught by Snead over the middle. And they'll get him down here at the 23. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Now second and 7 from the 23. Prescott now on second down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a first down. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. A first down throw for Prescott.
Give me that! Oh, you gotta pick that off, bro.
That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
A second down throw for Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Stevens. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll throw again. Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Defensively, they better figure something out. Opening drive, he already has 4 catches.
And if you have to figure out how to stop him defensively, that usually means you weaken your defense. That means that now the offense is doing the dictating, and they should have other things open up as well.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Prescott yet again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. And again, it's Prescott. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. For the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Second down, Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Well, this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. To throw is Prescott. This will be caught just inside the 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. On the sneak, it's Prescott. And, boy, this is going to be close.
Let's go!
A little short, and he didn't get there. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. This is Rashad Penny. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
While we know that the identity of this offense is to throw the ball, they've got to run it every so often, if for no other reason than to tamp down the pass rush. They can't let them just tee off and get to their quarterback.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Wilson on 2nd down. Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice... little game. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves them looking at a 4th down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. Returnable here from the 38. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the offense does cover this one, but back inside their own 5-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Prescott from the gun. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear him now. 3rd and goal. It's a keeper with Prescott. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. He needed 2. He only got 1 on the sneak, and that's going to lead us to a 4th and 1. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. On the sneak.
Let's go!
Trying to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, Wilson being chased out left.
Yo, man,
They'll
slide,
with
bro,
positive
slide.
yardage.
What the hell
It's a gain of 3.
Slide,
but now
bro,
it's 3rd
slide,
down.
Slide, you need slide. Slide, please, slide. That's all I'm asking right now.
Third and 2, now Wilson. He finds his man, Baldwin. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Baldwin's first catch going to be good enough for a 1st down. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. On 1st down, Wilson steps away to his
Oh, wrong person.
And he finds Penny.
Wrong
11
person.
more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. They set up the screen to Penny. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. 2nd and 12 after the 1st down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. To throw again is Wilson. Forced out to his left. And that's complete to Brian Quick. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down. fake here on first down. That's caught by Penny. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A minute 57 to go in this first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, Wilson gonna look deep for Jeffrey. Oh! He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the run.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Let's go!
Safety Cam Chancellor. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
Hey! Shoot! Shoot!
Charles, we've seen him target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many because how many times have we seen a team go and play?
Let's go, man!
Until they stop us, we'll keep going. But they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Back to it after the pick 6. Prescott.
Oh, you gotta pick that ball off, Wagner.
It would have been
Come on,
his
Bobby.
second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second
Come on,
down.
Bobby. You gotta get that, Bobby.
Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
On second down, Prescott.
Pick that, pick that, pick that, bro. Come on.
It falls down incomplete.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Stevens. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Prescott now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down. To the air again, Prescott. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. He's picked off to midfield. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Incomplete on the deep ball.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
19.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson. Baldwin with it over the middle. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. The Seahawks on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. From the gun, it's Wilson. He may try to... Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Cowboys have recovered.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Now, we had the fumble last week. Now, here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play. And maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Prescott on 1st down.
Pick the ball up, dog. What you doing?
Flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. And
you, baby.
Loose. It's incomplete. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Final play of the half. Prescott. He's going to launch this thing way down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So we are at halftime here in downtown Seattle with the Seahawks out in front. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. And a little dangerous there, almost a penalty, but it does get into the end zone before going over the sideline for a touchback. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Second half begins with a run from Penny. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Taco Charlton, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. On 3rd down, Wilson. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
After the sack, you could understand him maybe being a little bit nervous back there, a little skittish, but looked awfully decisive when he took off and ran.
Very decisive and picked up that first down in the process. Penny, a first down carry, pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On second down, here's Penny. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
To throw is Wilson on 3rd down. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out if that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. That first down completion only netted them 3. 2nd and 7. Now Prescott. Wide open receiver complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch gets him a first down. A first down throw for Prescott. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And again, it's Prescott. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Prescott yet again.
Oh, Thomas, pick that off, babe.
My goodness.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. The Cowboys on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll throw again. Prescott. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And that is incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. Clock showing 90 seconds to go in the third. Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. The Cowboys on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Prescott. And my goodness, another interception.
Give me that!
17. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Completes it to Quick. Room here to run. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. On the move to his left. He's going to air this up. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Following the interception, here's Prescott. He couldn't
Good hit, baby.
Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, 46. 46.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he comes back with one complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. The offense on third down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he's got Snead. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. A second down throw for Prescott. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Gave a glimpse of his power that time. And then brought down at the 30. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. The Cowboys on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. To throw is Prescott. And he through the contact. Incomplete.
Good hit.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. No, it's incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. And out now come the Seahawks. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They go play action now. Wilson. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson, sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. From the shotgun, Wilson being chased out left. It's caught on the left side by Baldwin. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Now Wilson on 2nd down. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They run it with Carson. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time, second and goal. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. Wilson now off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. This is caught. And he will score.
Get it, baby.
Touchdown, Seattle. In for the score. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. Say, all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. A dump off to Elliott. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards on the play, and it'll make it second down. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, second and 3. A second down throw for Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep. And this is intercepted. And that's
Let's go!
Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. Wilson wants to throw it. Rolling to his left. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Dumps that off to Penny as running back. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. You ready for a Captain Obvious comment?
Let's go. Go with it, please.
He had the 5 picks last week. He's got to be much more pleased. Just the 1 interception. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And not only is he pleased, his entire team is. Because throwing those
Let's
5
go,
interceptions
man.
affects everyone.
Finally
That's
got my
extra
first
work for your
dub, bro.
defense
Let's go.
And not enough possessions for your offense. He's flipped that ratio around in this game.
And not totally home free
Turn
yet,
this
but
tip
it's looking
around,
good
bro.
as they come up 1st and 10. Now a toss play. It's Carson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So on the big tight end, hold it.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now it's Carson. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Here's Tressway now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it, man. That's what I'm talking about. Defense won that game. Defense won that game. Interceptions! Defense won that game, boy! That's what I'm freaking talking about. Let's go, man. Like I said, it's franchise mode, man. Online, if you've done the franchise mode before, man, it's the same crap. You build your team up, you trade whoever the freak you want. So I started off in this league. They're already in the 4th season, like it's 20, and look, it's 2020 right now. Right there, season 220. See, I got this team at 2-4. My O-line is trash. Let me tell y'all what went down. So, you see, these first up to week 6 was not me. See, they were on a 4-game losing streak. I got dicked from the Jets. But let me tell you the story. First, I started this game. I was winning 21-3. I got kicked from the game because everybody in the group chat, like I said, there's 29 members in this league. Everybody in the group chat got mad because I wasn't streaming. So I forgot to set up my stream. I set up my stream. The dude in the Jets made me get kicked. He let me get kicked. Everybody in the group chat bashed him for that because he was looking for an easy way out. He even asked the commissioner for a forced win, which was BS. I told him to run it back. I got dicked. Second game against the Niners. This game was closer than what it really was. It was 7-14. I was losing. 2 minutes left. 2-minute drill. I throw a pick 6. Game over. This game, I was supposed to play this dude, but his internet was down. So when I played him, I had to play his computer. Like I said, my O-line is trash, and it's on all Madden. The settings are on all Madden. I got absolutely dogged. I had like 11 sacks. Like they got 11 sacks on me. Like it was ridiculous. But like I said, man, I freaking finally got back on track, man. I dubbed Dallas, bro. Shut out. Let's get it, man. Next week we got the Bills. keep you all posted. Keep watching. Like, I'm gonna make this comeback. Like I said, I got the team at 2-4. I'm now 3-7. We're gonna run it up, bro. I'm telling you, man. Next season, bro, when this jump restarts, man, next season, my team gonna be dirty, man. My team gonna be dirty, and I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be out top on the league, man. For now, I'm gonna have to work with what I work with. Look at this. I got one injury. It's trash, man. Damn, bro. Damn. Out for 4 weeks. But like I said, man, if you look up top on the screen, I got Bills next. I got Patriots. I got Rams and Green Bay, man. I need to make this run, man. I'm 3-7. Let's finish the year off 9-7, man. Hopefully that's good enough to make the playoffs. I don't know, cause I don't know how everybody else is doing, but man, like I said, man, I'm trying to get this team together, man. This team, it's a solid team. Don't get me wrong, man. Like, look, I got Doug Baldwin, 89 overall Doug Baldwin. I need a solid running back. He's alright, but he's not the best. I got 94 Russell Wilson, 89 Alshon Jeffrey. My O-line, like I said, my O-line is young and they're not good, bro. Like, look at this, 70, 74, 78, 71, 70. Like, they get dicked every game, bro. My defense is a dog. My defense is dirty. Look at this. I got Graham at DN, bro. I got Jones right there. I got an 86 Reed. Like, bro, my team is just dirty. I got Dunbar, Thomas, Kendrick, Wagner, Wilson, Chancellor. Oh, I don't think Wilson is, yeah, Wilson's not the main starter. My dude Allen is. I think he's a young player too. How? Yeah, look at that. He's 23. So this is one of my future star players. Like, bro, my team, bro. Okafor. Like, bro, my team, bro. Like, look at that. I need to re-sign these guys. See, look, start scouting for players in college. Like I said, if you done franchise mode, it's the exact same thing except for it's online. So it's really dope, man. See right here. Here's the members. This is everybody right now. This is everybody. Autopilot. Oh yeah, like I said, his internet is down, so he's on auto. But yeah, man, it's lit, man. Let's get it, man. Finally happy I got my freaking first win, bro. We're gonna run it up, man. We're gonna run it up. Till next time, baby. This week, what week was this? This week 11, man. Hit y'all up in week 12. Simmons tomorrow night. So basically, you got 2 nights to play your game. If you don't play it, if you fail to schedule, like I said, we have a group chat. If you fail to schedule your matches, you get put on auto. So, for example, next week, not next week, but like tomorrow night, if the Bills fail to play me into schedule within, so tomorrow's a sim, before Saturday night, if they fail to schedule, I get to play on auto. So I'll play his computer and all that, or I can just ask for the first win. Basically, that's what it is. It's every 2 days. Each week is 2 days. You gotta schedule your matchup. So I gotta talk to the Bills now and let them know what he's trying to do. So I can see y'all as early as next week on Madden 19. As early as tomorrow night, as late as Saturday night. So it'll be easy, man. Got my first dub, 3-7. Y'all on this journey with me. We're finna run this joint up, and if we don't run it up this season, we're gonna run it up next season, bro. We're gonna make that Super Bowl, that playoff push. Let's go playoff push from now. Let's go, man. We're on the rebuilding process right now, man. With that defense, we just gotta rebuild that O-line. Alright, man. Like, subscribe, bro.